Good day, everyone. Our topic for today is all about subsets of real numbers. But before that, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel and hit the bell button for more updates. And also, you will find different subjects in this YouTube channel. Just select the playlist section. And now, let's proceed to our main topic for today, which is all about subsets of real numbers. So this is a representation of the real number. The set of numbers called the real number system consists of different partition subsets that can be represented graphically on a number line. So, kapag sabing real numbers, eto yung buong yan. Yan. Yung, ano na to, figure na yan. Okay? Ay, sorry. So, itong figure na yan ay ang real number. Yan. Okay? So, ang real numbers ay may dalawang uri. It's rational numbers and irrational numbers. Sa rational numbers, meron tayong counting numbers, whole numbers, and integers. Sa irrational, anything that are not perfect square root that can be represented through fractions. At saka pag yung repeating numbers niya ay walang pattern. Yun ang irrational numbers. Okay? Now, kapag sabing natural counting numbers are numbers we use in counting things. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. The three dots are ellipses. Itong three dots na to, ang tawag dyan ellipses. Indicate that the pattern continues indefinitely or unending. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on is an example of a counting numbers. Kapag ang counting numbers ay nilagyan mo ng zero sa unahan, that is what we call a whole numbers. Integers naman are the results of union of sets of whole numbers and the negative of counting numbers. So anything, kapag sabing integers, ito yung mga numbers na kung saan yung zero ang laging gitna. Meron tayong positive numbers or counting numbers at meron tayong negative counting numbers. Okay? Ayan. So these are examples of integers. Okay? At sa integers, kabaligtaran siya ha. Kapag negative, laging nasa tabi ng 0 ang 1 and then tuloy-tuloy siya. Unlike sa dito din sa positive 1 din and then tuloy-tuloy going up siya. Okay? Parang ano siya, sa negative numbers, parang kabaligtaran siya ng positive. Sa negative, parang mas mataas yung 1 kaysa sa 2, kaysa sa 3. So, kung makikita mo, parang pababa siya, no? Pababa ang kanyang value. Pero, kung titignan mo yung mga numbers, matataas sila. So, sa negative signs, mas mataas ang value ng negative 1 kaysa kay negative 2. Or, value ng negative 1 kay negative 3. While, in the positive, of course, mas mataas yung mga numbers na like 3, 4, 5 kaysa sa 1. Okay? Rational numbers, yung mga pinakita ko kanina are rational numbers. So, are numbers that can be expressed as a quotient of A over B, two integers. Halimbawa, yung number 9. Ang 9 ba ay rational numbers? Yes, of course. Kasi ang 9, meron siyang denominator na 1. So the integer a is the numerator while the integer b, which cannot be a zero value, is the denominator. This set includes fractions and some decimal numbers. So decimal or fractions are rational numbers like 5.34, 0 point something, then 5.12 and 6.7. This one, although repetition siya, basta meron siyang pattern, siya ay rational number. Irrational naman, or irrational numbers, are numbers that cannot be expressed as a quotient or fraction of two integers. Every irrational number may be represented by a decimal that neither repeats nor terminates. So, hindi siya pwedeng repeating at saka terminating. Like square root of 6. Square root of 6 is a non-perfect square, so it is irrational. Cube root of 101 is a non-perfect cube root, so it is irrational. And the symbol pi is irrational number. Now, let's classify the following. Okay? What subsets do the following numbers belongs to? Remember, they could be to more than 1. Yung zero. Ano yung zero? Anong subset yung zero? Okay. Ang zero ay real number. At the same time, it is a rational number. It is also an integer, tama? It is also a whole number. Counting ba siya? No, hindi siya counting. Okay? Whole number siya, integer siya, rational siya, real number siya. 4. Is 4 is a whole number? Is it a counting number? Is it an integer? Is it a rational? It is a real number? Correct. All of the above. It is a natural number. It is a whole number. Kasi ang whole number nag-start ng 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3. Integer, it is a rational. It is real. How about negative 9? Negative 9 is not a counting number. It is not a whole number. Okay? But it is an integer. It is a rational number, therefore, it is a real number. How about pi? Pi is a real number, but it is an irrational number. Hanggang dun lang, kasi wala namang mga subset ang irrational. Irrational lang. Next. 3/4 or 0.75. Is it a non-repeating decimal? Correct. Is 3/4 is a fraction? Correct. So is 3/4 is a real number? Yes. Is it a rational or irrational? The answer is rational number. If it is a rational number, is it an integer? Is it a counting number? Is it a whole number? The answer is it is a rational. At the same time, it is real. It is not an integer. It is not a counting number. It is not a whole number. Square root of 4. What is square root of 4? Is it a perfect square? Correct. What is square root of 4? 2. Is 2 is a real number? Correct. Is it a rational number? 2? Correct. Is it an integer? Correct. Is it a whole number? Correct. Is it a natural number? Correct. So, all of the above. Next, square root of 15. Is it a rational number or irrational number? Is square root of 15 is a perfect square? No. Therefore, it is an irrational number, at the same time a real number. So that's all about the subsets of real numbers. With that, thank you very much for listening.